Took a tumble, hit the ground, learn to stand when no one's round. Life's a game of lost and found. Don't let the waves make you drown. Oh, talk is cheap, but scars don't lie. Gotta fall to learn to fly. May your tears all run dry. Sun will shine after the sky. Oh, lessons learned and bridges burned. Life will twist and then you'll turn. Don't regret the times you yearned. Every page is where you learn. Chased the shadows, lost my way. Found my heart in disarray. Broken dreams had lots to say. Built my kingdom from the clay. Oh, every page is where you learn.
Thank you, Jay. That is my admin emoji, Jay. If you guys don't have him favorited, please do so. If you're looking to be on a show, host a show, or have any questions about shows, you can message Jay or myself. I will obviously help you the best I can, but I'm going to tell you with anything that's past my show, I'm probably going to send you to Jay. So please favorite emoji Jay. He has been amazing, and I don't say it enough how thankful I am for him. And Beard Raider have been the two biggest. There's been some other folks that have helped me out along the way, but those two really pulled through lately. Well, not lately. The Bearded Dragger has helped. Beard Raider has helped a lot lately, and Jay has kept me going for. This January is going to be 4 years. Holy cow! 4 years that I've been doing this show. That's a long time. I was about to say Bearded Dragon. I was. I sure was. All right, guys. So if you're just tuning in, I am Silly Lily. This is Lessons Learned, and we meet here every Friday morning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have a couple guests. They hop in the box and they share a life lesson with us. The point of this show is to make sure that you guys know a couple things. One, you're not the only one going through what you're going through. Two, you can get through it. And three, it's okay to not be okay. And four, it's okay to not be okay, but you can't get stuck there. Okay? So that's my main reason for doing this show. I just want people to know you're not alone in this world. This life is crazy and it's hard, and people are less and less respectful to one another lately. And it's hard to watch. It's hard to see. It really is. Um, but that's why I love this show, because we all go through things, you guys, and everyone goes through things. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay, you know. And I just hope that every week we help at least one person. Um, and I know every week that each guest does help me, whether it's right now or maybe they share something I'll go through in the future. You don't know. Maybe we share a related past life lesson. You don't know. But we have, was it Dab Daddy, right? And D White. Culinary, hello. I haven't seen him either. I was pretty surprised he signed up for an early morning thing. He didn't seem like much of a morning person. Culinary, Shazad, welcome you guys. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But either way, I know we have our first guest. Hello, hello. Couple rules, and then we'll get our first guest in the box, okay? You're good. We got you. You got a few minutes still. We're gonna go. What's up, Cal? We're gonna go over a few of the rules. So go grab yourself some coffee. You got about 3 minutes. Okay. Maybe four. All depends on how much blabbing I keep doing. Okay, a couple rules, guys. Things about featured shows that some of you might not know. My least favorite rule is as you guys are sending gifts, okay, out of habit, because I'm respectful for everything you guys send me, including the EBTs, because you don't have to push the button, right? But you do. Jay, did you just see the IG? Okay. Um, so we're good. Um, oh God. I gotta stop interrupting. I am so ADHD, undiagnosed ADHD, okay? Like so undiagnosed, but totally convinced that I have it because I can't ever stay on track. Okay, back to rules, okay? Is we're so and Katie's done this, he likes to do this, right? Where I'm talking and I'm giving you guys all the things that I have to say, and we're good. We're rocking it out. But then he sounds like a jet. I have to just keep talking like I am right now and keep going, right? Like it's so I don't. I fail. That is one rule that I can't seem to stand by. So I'm sorry, Mimi. I do my best, but it's just in my nature to say thank you, and can't I can't not do that. Okay. Um, no cussing, no swearing, no smoking. Be positive. Um, Anybody in the comments, if you're negative in any way, you're instantly gone. And once you're blocked, it would take a whole lot to convince me to unblock you. I just don't unblock people. I don't need negativity, right? It takes quite a bit of courage. It takes quite a bit of courage to get on the show and share a part of your personal life with people. So respect it or be gone. All right, you ready, Dab Daddy? You gotta like not be such a butthead to that little boy, because you're not nice. You're not being a nice dog. Steve, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna wait for you to tell me you're good. I'm not gonna accept the box until you tell me you're okay. Just because I don't, Um, good. Okay. Good, because I was struggling to think of something to talk about that would be a quick topic.
All right, I said go, and it added the G for me.
Yeah, it worked for me. Good works too, right? I mean, either way, any way we're going about it. All right. So, welcome back. How are you today?
It's after my bedtime. Now just play it. I'm a little
He
bit
said I'm
tired.
sleepy, Lily.
I'm a little bit tired. Yeah.
Well, hey, you're in the box first this time. You'll be able to get off here and go relax soon. But let's go ahead and we'll dive in and tell these fine folks what is the life lesson you've picked.
I don't know if it's more like a lesson learned, more so as a lesson to be learned. But
Okay.
Sunday, my daughter will be 5 weeks old.
Congrats.
All right. And as far as something I could say that I learned that even as babies, girls are easier than boys.
Wait till she's a teenager.
That's where that's to be learned. That's that to be learned part I was talking
Listen,
about.
I'm gonna fair warn you, okay? The nicer your baby is, the meaner she's gonna be when she hits puberty. I had
Listen,
the sweetest pie, littlest, cutest, just love bug baby girl, and now she's just a mean, nasty gremlin who barks orders and is so ungrateful.
so her mama.
Yeah, go ahead.
So she go turn into her mama.
Probably. Well, I'm
That's
not
fine.
disrespectful.
That's
I'm
fine.
loud, but I'm not disrespectful.
That
She's
would be fine. If
disrespectful.
she turned into her mama with a little bit more of my temperament, she'd be great.
See, if mine, I don't mind the loud and the brave and the ballsy, okay? I'm not afraid of that. but it's the tone of voice. Like, will you please take out the garbage? I'm not done with this. Excuse
Well, you done
what?
now.
You have yet to do
You done now.
exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Or, honey, will you grab that for me? Why do I have to get 8 year closer? You know what I mean? It's like, girl,
Because
because
I pay for everything you
I
have.
work 12 hours and literally everything here is because of me. I don't get
That's
child
what I
support.
put.
This ain't
That's what I'd be
nobody's
like.
giving, But so yeah, I'm a firm believer the nicer they are as a toddler, the meaner they're going to be in puberty. But I'm hoping she goes back to that whole like the combination, right? Where she learns to like control the tone of her voice and how she approaches people, and because that's her whole thing. She wears her emotions on her face just like her mama does. You know when I'm mad, you know when I'm happy. You can read me like a book if you know me.
All
Okay?
right. There's another lesson to be learned, y'all. Get out the way.
Look, I do. I'll just tell her, you know what, go. Come out when you change your attitude, because I'm not getting into an hour argument. You know what I mean? There will be
Look,
consequences to
I,
all of
I
your
I'm
actions.
that
But I told
daddy.
her,
I will
you're
sit there and run my mouth for 3 hours until I know they heard what the hell I had to say.
see that they didn't hear it the first time, they ain't gonna hear it. All you're doing is stressing yourself out. Okay? Listen. Kids are boneheads. They heard you. They heard you loud and clear.
I know.
It's just a matter of us figuring out how to make them hear it.
I
They've
got
heard it.
four.
We need them to hear it.
I got four, Lily. I got four.
Yeah, and they all suck, don't they? I'm just kidding. I love
Actually,
my kids.
I don't know my oldest one. There's a long story, but my oldest boy, he used to, not so much anymore. My youngest, straight demon, like angel demon though. Like he look innocent and sweet, he acts
Yeah.
innocent and sweet till you get to know him, and then
Yeah.
the demon comes out. Wouldn't
Yeah.
trade it for the world, but I really wish he'd take it easy on this old man.
Yeah. You know what though? I think that, and the one thing, guys, and listen, I'm sitting here making it sound horrible and rough, but I had someone say, and I don't, I honestly, it's been a while, and I can't quite remember where I heard it, but they said that your kid or anybody that is close to you, loves you, will come and take their worst out on you because they know that they can trust you and that you're not going to leave them and you're still going to love them. And that kind of made me look at it a lot different, right? Like, I'm her safe space, right? So she has a
Still
bad day at
sucks.
school. It does. She's got to keep it all together at school, right? So that she doesn't look this, that, or whatever. So when she comes home, she's got to unleash it. And unfortunately, that's on me. But I'm trying to teach her how to come home and vent about it versus being a be about it, because there's a difference to come home and be like, oh my god, mom, I cannot tell you, blah, 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 right, and unleash it, right, get it out. But then it's different to carry it, come home, and when I'm asking you for help or asking you to do something, you're just a complete and straight butthead to me. Like, that's where we're trying to get that whole, like, there's ways to get it out without hurting other people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's where I'm stuck in the parental raising parts of things right now.
Look, I'm stuck at least with my youngest, my youngest boy. I'm stuck on the part where you teach him that if you don't cause no problems, you don't get no problems.
Right?
I've been stuck on that for a couple years. He just don't grasp the concept that if you don't want to lose your shit, stop doing everything I said not
Yeah.
to do.
I'm down here. I need you to go play, please.
Oh wait, my bad. I missed
No,
out right
I
there. I
got
hope
earbuds.
nobody else caught that but me.
I got
But
earbuds. Nobody in here can hear.
but yeah, it's like you don't want to lose your stuff. Stop doing exactly what I said not to do. And it
Yeah.
right in front of me, no less. And 1,000 times. Every day,
That
my 8-year-old get in trouble for the same thing. I got a
same
lesson
thing.
I'd like to learn, and that's
Same
how to
thing.
make him stop.
I guess it depends on what it is, and you've got. I guess if it depending on what it is, and is there a way like is it I'm reaching, going and grabbing snacks, right? Can you put the snacks up higher, right? Like where the kid can't even get on the stool to reach them, like just
I
out of
could,
reach, right? Or
I
like a
could, but
lock. You know what I
Those aren't the
mean?
problems I deal with. But when it comes to food, not a problem whatsoever. If I say don't
That's
touch
why,
it, he don't touch it.
as I said, it depends on the problem, right? Like, is it just something like that, or is he getting mad and throwing things and punching walls and stuff? You know?
He throws stuff at Panda if she shuts him down. He tries to throw a fit with me, but that don't fly too well.
Do you guys have? So when my son was little, he had a lot of built up pension, and he would rage and get angry. And
Oh,
as he got
so
older,
I have sole custody.
well, listen,
Without getting into detail, I have sole custody.
okay, but listen, the one thing that I wish I had done for him, and I believe it would have helped him, was to give them a space to get that frustration out with like a punching bag with the gloves. Um, it was almost like it was like a little gym, but it was all things that
I
her
got a
son
really
really
big yard
truly
and a bunch
liked,
of
right?
trees.
So, but you gotta have a something that is specialized. It's kind of like his space. When I'm feeling upset, I'm gonna go here and punch this bag, right? Punching bag, or ride a bike. Whatever it is. We've. I wish that I had known this raising my son, because I think that things would have been a whole lot different for him. And look, our whole relationship, right? I think would have been different, because I treated it as him just being an a-hole kid, but it was just him not knowing how to process things and
Males are full of aggression
being
anyway.
active. Yeah, it was needing him. It was me learning too late that he needed more activities that were really full body, full go, exhausting type things for him to be able to regulate the rest of him. But I didn't know that, right?
Problem with
So
mine is they get bored, and instead of finding something constructive to do, they just go straight to left field. So keep
maybe.
them in line, or they wander to the left.
Right. I mean, if you have a big yard, is there like, can you do maybe start off, if they're good for 2 weeks or a month, like you give them like little baby steps, right? This week, if you're good all week and I don't have to yell at you, I mean, obviously you give them a couple, you get 2 strikes or something like that, right? Because kids are kids, right? But like
Well,
this
with
week
this
you
one,
get
I
ice cream.
shouldn't.
The
It
second
happens
week
so often.
the second week, maybe we go pick out a couple of those little Hot Wheels cars from the store, okay? And maybe if you make it a month, I'm gonna put a zip line in the back. I think you can get a zip
All
line
he
for.
want is V-Bucks. That's all that kid wants.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem that I'm facing with my daughter.
He wants
Is
V-Bucks and a bicycle.
Yeah, well, see, she will get out on the bike and stuff once in a while. Get him that damn bike then.
I don't got money like that.
Where
I
are
just
you?
moved at the end of May, and we
Where
own our
are?
place, and I've been having to remodel stuff. I've
What
been
state
broke.
are you in?
North Carolina.
Well, next time I come down to see one of the girls in the North Carolina area, I will let you know, and I will bring him a bike.
Well, his grandma was supposed to get him one for Christmas, but
I
if
can
it's
find a
before
used
that,
bike up here for him for a kid for 10, 15, $20.
yeah,
Okay?
that's what I said. His grandma said she was gonna do that for Christmas, but if it's before then, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when I'll be down there next, but I will shove a little kid's bike in my trunk.
When he does too much for me, I tell him to go outside and run it off or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I just learned that kids need we have to show them a way to get it out, right? Like they can't teach themselves, like if they just feel anger, right? And when all of us feel anger, right? Like think about it. When we're all super angry inside, we want to punch walls, right? We want to throw things. We want to punch people sometimes when they make us mad.
It's human
But
nature.
we were taught to control that, right? We were taught that. So we also had to be taught other ways to handle it. And I kind of wasn't, right? Like,
I was
I
just kind of
have
left
my
to run free on my own.
and my kids, they would bite when they were little. They get mad at me and they try to bite me. You have to teach them not to do that. And if you really need to bite something, and I would give them a chew toy at 3 years old, one of the kids' teething toys, and I tell them, this is what you bite, not me.
Why not a
And after
doggy
a
bone?
few times, he would go like this, right? And he would want the toy because he was mad. So instead of biting me, they were going for what he knew he was allowed and not to get in trouble to do. And honestly, a
They
bar of
do.
soap at 3 years old isn't gonna do a damn thing. That's just super yuck. That's yuck. That's just, please don't
Well,
have kids.
luckily, I've never had those issues. And based on the fact that some that nowadays we don't really know what's in that bar of soap, you might be poisoning your kid doing that. Don't do it.
There's just no, that don't make no damn sense. Teach your kids, spend time with your kids, and they'll, like he said, he doesn't have those problems. My problem was I had to send my kid to daycare as a single mom, and some kid bit her once, and after that, you know what I mean? It's like that's what she wanted to do too. She seen it hurt, it made her stop what she was doing, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
like,
my kid's biggest trigger is being bored. But keeping him from being bored, now that's difficult because if you misbehave in this house, you don't get to do nothing fun.
yeah.
I'll leave you sitting there bored all day long and give you a longer time because you don't just sit there and take it.
Yeah, well, and that's what a punishment should be, so that you think twice before you do it again. It doesn't have to be aggressive. You don't have to yell and scream. You don't have to cut. I mean, don't get me wrong, I yell sometimes, but it
Sometimes
doesn't
you
have
got
to
to.
be right. It doesn't always
Sometimes you
have
do
to
got
be
to.
so aggressive, though, right? Like they're kids. They're gonna make mistakes. Yes, we have to punish them, but there's proper ways to do it. And I'm not claiming perfection. I've yelled at my kids more times than I'd like to count. I've cussed more times than I'd like to think. But my kids will tell you that they know that I love them. Like there's not a love that I can give them like to anyone else like I give my kids. Right? Like
I
they
can't tell
know.
you that my youngest son would say that because he comes out his neck with some wild mess sometimes that shouldn't exist. But my oldest son would tell you that.
They know.
He'd say he knew it
I'm not
without a doubt.
perfect, but I apologize when I make a mistake. I think that's the hardest thing as a parent, right? Especially my age. As I'm in the perimenopause stage and she's in her teen hormonal stage. So we both have a bad day. Ugh, it can, sometimes I
Well,
really wish we
but
could
yours is
mediate
a
it.
girl, right?
Yeah.
Women clash anyway at that point in time.
Well, then you need to stop coming in here.
At least it's not like us
I'm
guys.
not going to keep
More often
yelling
than
at
not,
them.
we just clash, period. We don't even need a monthly excuse.
Don't
We're
fold it.
just
That's not
jerks.
meant to be folded, please. Sorry,
But
my grandson's here this week.
so one thing I learned recently, right, with the new baby, is I enjoy being a daughter, a girl dad. I enjoy it. She's she's not as fussy as her brothers were when they were little. I can't say she's cuter because they were all cute. And they pretty much, to me, they all look the same. All my babies look the same, but I get told
Right.
by the mamas that I'm crazy. I think it might be them being crazy. They want to see themselves in that baby versus admitting that this baby looks like its sibling.
Right.
Me, I
Well,
see the reality. They all look alike. And my oldest daughter and my two sons, you couldn't tell them apart in their baby pictures. Now, my new baby, you could tell her apart, but you could definitely tell they're related.
go walk by him. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just walk by. He's not going to do anything. He just growls. When you walk by my dog, he like, "Brr." He like, you know what I mean? Because you're bothering him, and it scares him. And he's like, and so he's back here about every 5 minutes, and he wants me to yell at the dog and tell the dog to get up. I'm like, I can't keep telling the dog to get up because you can't stay in one place, you know? Like I feel bad, but I'm not gonna keep yelling at the dog.
I ain't gonna lie, but I wouldn't have that dog.
He's always been grumbly. I've had that dog for 10 years. He's never bit a kid.
I probably wouldn't have waited 10 years to find out, but
No.
I ain't
He
mad
just
at you.
grumbles. He's just a grumpy old man. He's 13 years old. All old people and old animals get grumbly. You know?
I'm old.
Yeah, don't wake me up. I'm probably gonna hurt you
You
too.
did wake me up. Well, Jay did.
Well, when I get woken up, I'm generally like, "What do you want?" And that's what he's doing. Like, God, I was sleepy. Quit
Oh,
waking me
see,
up.
it's worse
You
for me. I'm more like, huh? What you talking about? At least I don't wake up mad. Now
know.
go
Oh
wake
my.
up Panda. Especially when she deals with the baby all night, lets me sleep. You want to find out what an angry midget looks like? My angry birds, not birds, my wife and daughter, who is an infant, they will come for you. So if you're right, and the nicer they are when they're little, the meaner they are when they're big, the baby's already mean.
Then you're gonna have the sweetest teenager ever.
I hope so, because the baby's already mean. And there, I can see some reality in it from a past lesson. My oldest son, he's a pretty good boy, except that he's a smart aleck.
Every time
Other than that, he's a real good boy.
step by a
Yeah.
dog, he will
It's the
growl.
middle one that's a demon.
My daughter, my son was both my kids were really really good babies, actually, like really good babies. um and they're both really moody jerky teenagers. But my son is turning into a really good young gentleman, you know what I mean, like.
And
So
tell him I also go.
Yeah, mine's
yeah,
biggest
he's
issue is that he's got a whole mama and a dad, and I could be live or in a box, and he can't just simply walk right past me and go to mama.
right.
I swear I've lost a lot of viewers because I tell him to go away. Mama's right there. I'm streaming. Leave me alone.
This one, I can't. I've had to start locking the door when I go pee. I cannot even walk away to pee without him having to try to come in. I have to start locking the door. Like, he's too old for that now. He's 5. He's my grandson. It's not like it's my kid. You know what I mean? So like, I feel
Even if
like
it was, they'd still do you like that probably.
but if it was my kids, they would, and I wouldn't care. But this is, and he's an adopted grandson. So once you go to school, you're just too old. If you're not blood in some form, that's, you know what I mean? It's just,
Weird.
yes. It's not even that it's weird because he is like family, right? It's just, I don't, how do you explain that to somebody who doesn't fully understand our situation if it comes up somewhere? You know what I
That's
mean?
why it's weird.
Like,
It's not you that thinks it's weird. It's other people, and a lot of
yeah,
people are self-conscious to that.
yeah. So it's like,
Normal human behavior.
yeah.
I hope I didn't mess up my part. I
No,
wasn't
you're good.
completely prepared. I'm sorry, but I did at
You're
least
good.
bring something beautiful to talk about, and that's a new
I
baby.
mean, I think that a lot of people have at least heard that all kids can be difficult and you just got to keep going and they turn into wonderful adults most of the time. At least that's what I hope y'all heard.
Yeah, I not too long ago told my 8-year-old
Yeah,
that
you're
I
allowed
don't
to.
care if I got to make him hate me for him to grow up to be a good man. I'd be proud to be hated if it came to that, but I'd rather not be hated.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's what it takes to make him turn out to be a good man, I'll be proud to
He's
wear
not
it.
gonna hate you. I mean, when he's a teenager, kids obviously, but they're filled with hate and
But my
hatred.
15-year-old don't hate me at all.
Everyone's different. Every kid's got their different. Like I said, some kids can go grab a book, sit, lay in their bed, and release whatever day's frustrations that way. They get lost in a good book, right? Other people had a rough day. They go to the gym and run it out or lift it out. But the kids just, it's just a matter of us helping the kid figure out. All right, I'm frustrated. I'm going to do this. That's
Yeah, he's my less active one. My little man, if he gets too worked up, I can literally, even if he's mad, I can send him outside to run around the yard a little bit, and he'll come back in a little calm down. Still mad at me that I made him run, but more calm down than he was when he went out there.
right.
My oldest
That's good.
son, literally, I don't even have to do any of that.
Yeah.
But I do, if I have to shut him down, I do have to stop him from thinking he's going to sleep it off.
I mean, like I said, look. If raising kids was easy, we'd have a manual. But there's no manual because every one of these little sons of a guns is different. We guys, we're not professionals. He's got 4 kids. I have 2 kids and a grandbaby that I help with. And these are just simply things that we've gone through. And like I said, I had great babies, bratty teenagers, and one is still a bratty teenager. And then the other one is turning into a really good young gentleman.
I had
Um,
I had
but
2 whiny babies and one that was a running man. As
yeah,
soon as my youngest son was able to walk, he was running from you every chance he got.
See, my son was active. She was a cuddler. My daughter, like that's the hardest thing. Like her growing up, like she was my cuddle bug, right? For 11 years.
My daughter
Like
likes to she needs her daddy snuggles for bedtime.
yeah, she was my snuggle bug and she grew up and then like I don't sleep right. I haven't slept right since. When he's here last night was probably the first night that like I slept and didn't wake up a bunch of times because he cuddled up next to me. And he doesn't always
Oh,
cuddle up next to me, but because he slept right here, I didn't wake up once last night.
not somebody wishing they still had a little baby.
I just want to cuddle. I don't want a man.
Talking about, oh, so you just want the loner baby when you can
No,
get back
I've
when you
done
wake
that
up.
twice. No, I've done that twice. I ain't raising no more alone. I just
No, 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 no. The one you could just like take it to bed and go to sleep at night, then give it back in the
Wait,
morning. Here you
Guppy.
go. I
We only
slept
have a couple.
good.
We only have a couple minutes. We gotta get to you in it. Um, but they got. Can't you rent a cuddle? I'll call it cuddling company. Anyways, all right, guys. Was there anything else you want to add to that, sweetheart? Before I just ask you a couple questions about you.
What?
I think that is a no. I said, was there anything else you wanted to add to the topic?
Oh, no, no, no. I'm just glad I got all these mean ass kids. I mean, these mean kids.
Yeah, or a dog that'll cuddle, because my damn dog doesn't even cuddle.
Get a
That's why
pit
I got
bull.
a dog. I got a dog so I can cuddle, and I know that's what I think I'm gonna have to get is a pit bull
You get a
because,
pit bull. That thing will break your back in the middle of the night trying to cuddle with you.
and that's what I want.
I wish I'd have known that when I had to get rid of our dog. Cause
I
she
can't have
she
a
would
dog.
have all. That's all she wants to do is cuddle.
That's what I want. I want a dog that can go for the hikes and the walks and be active. And I'm not an outsy dog. I'm
Get a
not an
pit
out and
bull.
about kind of person. I do not want a man.
Get a pit bull.
Not yet. I'm not.
It
I'm
don't
not.
matter if it's a boy or a girl. But I think a boy would probably bond with you better. But either way, you get a pit bull, you'll have a cuddle buddy.
In water. uh,
It's either that or another baby. Your choice.
no, I'm 44 years old, honey.
I'm
Can you
41
imagine?
and I got a brand new daughter.
And you're godforsaken tired, and you don't even do it alone, and you don't even get up all night with her.
No, I just when the mama needs a break, I take my spot. I got
Right. I ain't doing that again. Imagine doing all of what she does plus what you do on your own with two.
no, no, no. I did that already with a,
And
a
working 60
3-year-old and
hours a
an
week.
infant when my
And
youngest son
working
was
60
born.
hours a week.
Been there, done that. The 3-year-old
Hard,
wasn't
man.
even mine.
All right. So when do you stream? What are your streams like? And do you have any other upcoming events?
Well, I used to only stream after 8, but due to a request of my kids, I've been streaming more in the morning times and getting off around 4 and then maybe coming back if I even got off at all. And I'm not doing it tonight because I couldn't get a second DJ, but I had moved my show that I had, the DJ Showdown, from Mondays to Fridays, but I couldn't get a
Okay.
DJ for this week. Otherwise, that would be happening tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. And there's something else. Oh, I'm in an auction tonight at 7:10.
Nice. Nice. I will be at the football
Nobody's
game.
gonna be there though.
I'm gonna be at the football game. I'm so excited. My daughter's
Yeah,
in
I think I
marching
did
band.
it. I think I did it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming back and bringing a good topic. It was a good topic. I'm talking about kids. Kids are hard, man.
I'm sorry it wasn't better prepared, but last minute, I sit here for hours just trying to figure out what to bring up. So that's what I probably, you know what? I got a new baby.
That's all right. That's all. Yeah. Well, I mean, and like I said, it's just and when I end up, this is what we do a lot too. Like if something to show up, we just it's a random. We throw something out there, and then before you know it, 20 minutes has passed, and we're like, oh my god, that was a good topic, right? So
Everything is fine.
everything's fine. All right, let's get D White in the box. Daddy, thank you. Make sure you guys have him favor to go check him out.
Thank you for having me again. I think was this the third time I've been here.
I think so. I think so.
So I gotta drop out, or you're gonna kick me out.
I'm here. I'll just replace. He's ready.
Let me get my pillow ready before you kick me. No, I'm just kidding.
Good topic. I like talking about the kids. Welcome in, guys. Hello, hello, stranger. How are you?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing very, very well. Thank you. It's good to see you back. Um, so I guess let's dive in because we've only got 21 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know how long we're gonna talk for. So, what are we talking about?
Well, I was just gonna go over your happiness is your responsibility. A lot
Mhm.
of people think that you have to partner or not necessarily even your partner. If someone around you close is not happy, you can't be happy. But in all honesty, and at the end of the day, you have to just be happy with yourself. It doesn't, you can't let people affect your mood as far as that.
Right. Right. Well, yeah, and if you're not happy sitting alone by yourself, or if you're not able to go out to eat by yourself, and
Right.
you know what I mean, like, and just be content alone, you're not gonna be able to fully officially be happy with someone else because it doesn't matter what they do if you're not happy as is. They might bring you happy moments,
Yeah,
but at the
exactly.
end of the day, you ultimately are the only one responsible for making yourself happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I agree, Kelly. On the app, you can't let people like guys. I say it all the time. Hurt people try to hurt people, and if they're on here and they're being
Yep.
negative towards you, if they're judging you on whatever they're judging you on, it's because they're somehow insecure about whatever and within themselves, and they don't
Right.
see it that way, right? They just
Yeah.
want to put you down because they don't like something in themselves, and you've reminded them of you know of that in themselves, and that's generally why they come at you, right? But like that's their problem. That's not your problem. And I hope that you guys can remember that because there's a lot of negative BS on this app and in the real world.
Oh, I know. It is crazy. It's so much. It's like high school all over again sometimes.
Be nice to your brother. Hey, be nice. Hold on. My sugar gliders are going at it. Hey,
Oh, nice.
be nice, you little boogers. Here, you
I've
want to say
always
hi?
uh I've always wanted to get a sugar glider. I was
No, you don't.
no.
No, you don't.
Oh my goodness. They're called like what, little pocket pets, right?
God, they'll sit here and chill with me all day and run around and stuff. They're dirty and they're messy and they're nocturnal as hell.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. But anyways, they were
Do they
quite nice.
cuddle?
Um, so I've only had them like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, so we're
Yeah.
still adjusting to one another. They didn't come from a place where they're very used to people, you know what I mean? So it's been a challenge, but every single pet I have is a rescue and a challenge.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's crazy. No.
You know I am.
I do,
Every
yeah. That's
we
rewarding. It's rewarding though. But
well, no animal in a cage picked to be there.
right,
No
it's like a
animal
prison, yeah.
that is owned by somebody chose that.
Right.
None of them. So I feel like, they at least when I can get them, which ones I can get to help, they at least deserve the best that I can do. All right, back on topic. Let's get back
Okay,
on
okay,
topic.
okay.
Hurt people, yeah, but hurt people are gonna hurt people, guys. And when someone tries to, bring down your mood or dim your light, just
Yes.
remember, man, I like to shine bright. I don't know about you, but I'm not dimming my light for anybody. If I'm too bright, go to another room.
Right. A lot of people think
I
that
don't know
you
what
need to be in like a relationship to be happy, or you need X amount of friends or this and that. Like, like you said, it comes within yourself. And if you can't, rocket your own beat, it comes from you. You have to be happy with yourself. Just like in a relationship, you can't love someone if you don't love yourself. It goes hand in hand, I believe.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, they're going nuts in my lap.
Nice.
Um, I think that a lot of people like I was more lonely when I was engaged and surrounded by people working in the bar industry
Mhm.
than I have been where I pretty much spend my house alone all the time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
I'm
Yeah.
not lonely. Like I'm alone, but I'm not lonely because I no longer surround myself with people who don't see me.
Right. Yeah, there's a big difference.
I would rather sit here alone or hop on the app with you guys or hang out with the kid or the grandkid or my all my animals than to hang out with somebody who refuses to see me.
And then sometimes a person like that will actually, like you said, make you feel more alone the more they're around.
Hmm.
It's like counterproductive.
Hmm. So I do what makes me happy, and if I find somebody that wants to start tagging along,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell y'all, but I ain't changing. And if you want a woman that doesn't buy a bunch of random pets, I ain't it for ya.
Yeah.
Cause
Want 10 bearded dragons and sugar gliders?
I mean, you're just so damn cute. Alright, I'll close you. I'll let you guys sleep. They got sharp little claws too. So yeah, but okay. So I think that the hardest thing for me to learn and to realize, yeah, they more chirp. These guys more chirp. And they're more chirp, 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 than barky though, because they get along. Um, is that when another thing around making yourself happy, okay, and in a false manner is you tend to, like, let's say that I had a big crush on James down there, right? And James was really into race cars, okay? So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be into race cars, right? So then I pretend to like race cars, and James is like, oh my god, we're gonna go to the race, and I'm like, cool. But then I
Yeah,
have a miserable
wow.
time, and he can see that I'm having a miserable time, right? So I'm now gonna go home and wonder why he doesn't call me again, and I'm gonna be mad at him, and wonder, we had such a good time. I tried to have a good time.
Right.
Tried to show that I was, but people can see through it, right?
For sure.
You lie. I lied to James, and I'm mad
Right.
at James
Right.
because he doesn't want to see me again. If I'm
Right.
willing to lie about something so stupid from the get, what else will I lie about?
Exactly. Yep.
Stop pretending to be who you're not. Just be true. You stay in there, you little snot.
Right. Like
Be
I'm brutally
yourself,
honest.
and you
Like
will find your people.
like so for example, like if I got like okay, so say like me and you were together and it was
Right.
my birthday and you made me a birthday cake, like woke me up and was like, hey babe, I made you a birthday cake, yada yada, and like I'm eating it and you're like, well, how's this taste? And say it tastes like really bad. I would be like, you know what? I appreciate the effort that you put in, and I really enjoy, I love that, but it doesn't really taste great. And we could just laugh about, what, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't have to be like, oh, this is delicious, thank you so much, because it doesn't have to be that way.
I tell people, don't tell me that you love it because I'm gonna make it again.
I know
Right?
you'll
Like,
have to eat it. You'll have to eat it again. Like,
if
God.
you tell me you love something, I'm gonna make that crap again,
Right. So
even
now
if I
every
don't like it,
birthday
right?
you're gonna eat it.
Because sometimes I try stuff and I want you to like it, so I'll pretend to like it if you like it, right? Like, and
And
I'll
we're
do
both
stuff,
pretending.
and we're both pretending to not like it.
Yeah.
We wait 10 years down the road where it accidentally comes out somehow, some way, and then we're both like, dude, we've been eating that crap for 10 years. So like it's
Exactly.
just not worth being, you know
Exactly.
what I mean? It's just not, it's not. Oh my
And
God.
it comes back to like what you, yeah, it's just like what you said. I mean, just don't, if you're going to lie about something small, about like enjoying something, what are you going to lie about? There's going to be so many things. So just keep everything honest and upfront. I mean, that's just so much easier. So much easier.
I mean, think about that. For 10 years, y'all could have been eating something better. But instead, for 10 years, you know, and there's couples that have done it, right?
Right?
Because back in the day, you know, that was a woman cooked, and if it was burnt and overdone, the man ate 2 plates full of it anyways, right? Because that's, you know, and that's why, because my papa, you know,
Right.
I guess grandma, when she first started, she wasn't a very good cook, you know, like, and she had to learn, you know, and you hear the stories. And Papa, for 8 years, I ate burnt pork chop.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
and then she learned to pan fry them, and then I loved them or
Right.
whatever. You know
And
what I
that comes
mean?
back,
Like,
that comes back to like your happiness is your responsibility, because if if you don't fake it, it's not your responsibility to make them happy. You can just be honest and say, you know what, this, I so appreciate the effort you put in, but you know what, let's just go get something else because you're not the best cook, at least
thank
in
God
this.
I'm a good cook. I don't have to worry about that.
That's just an example, but
No. Um, yeah, you guys, you just the one thing that was the hardest pill for me to swallow was realizing and understanding and accepting that I was the root to all of my problems,
yeah,
right? Like that formed around my happiness because I tried to pretend to like things that I didn't like, right? And then you have to keep pretending to keep those people around.
it's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Okay, you're
Yes,
not going to go to a football field to learn to play chess. You're not going to go to chess club in hopes to play football, right?
exactly.
Okay, so like if I want to hang out with people who like cooking, maybe I should take a culinary class, right? Like one of those fun ones.
Yeah,
Or
not the
if I
bar.
enjoy still playing volleyball, I should go hang out where there's some people playing volleyball, right? If
Exactly.
I want to play volleyball, I'm not going to go to the shopping center. Like you've got to stay true to who you are, and you're going to find the
Mhm.
people that are meant to be by your side, right? But
Exactly.
one of the other things I say all the time, sorry for those of you guys that are here every week, is people are like parts of a tree, right? Most people are like a leaf. They're here for a season. They come around, they're beautiful, they do their job, it's great, and then they're gone. And then you get a good few dozen people are like some branches. They're good, they're around for a good steady amount of time, but eventually that branch breaks too,
Right.
right? And it's just your roots. Your roots are the only thing that stick around. Every once in a while, though, some jackrabbit of a gardener is going to come around and rototill your roots up, you know, and you're going to lose somebody you love, right? But at the end of the day, you know, there's very few people that you know are going to enter your life with pure true intentions.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got to remember that, you know, you're your worst critic and your number one fan. You've got to be.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be on screen. Are you sleepy? You go ahead, crawl up there. You want to put your show on? Put your
I'm
Netflix on.
sleepy.
Um, I'll push the button. I'm just right here. I'm just going to the other side to turn the Netflix on for him. He just needs my fingerprint on the. I redid my plants over there. Can you guys tell?
I was just gonna ask you, how many more plants are you gonna get?
This is the small section. Hold on, we gotta plug it in for a minute. This is my small. I have a huge area in the living room. I had about 220 plants, but I'm probably down to about 180 now.
Oh, that's it? Just 180?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, actually, no. I just got rid of all those little ones, so I'm probably down to like 150, 140.
Okay.
Well, so that's including my outdoor stuff, and so when I get rid of those, it'll be like about 120 that I have left.
How many plants do you want eventually?
So it's not about how many I want; it's the stuff Stop. It's the concept of like a whole room. Like I want to walk into a room and feel like I'm outside at some point. Like the ones that dangle. Like this is all one plant and one little tiny pot, and it goes all down here. But like I want the walls. I want the big monsteras with the fenestrated leaves and
Oh yeah.
just you know what I mean. Like I have a vision, but it's not here. This is just the start to the future vision, right?
Right.
So I guess it's gonna depend on how many plants will grow big, and I don't know. I just have a vision. I have a vision, okay? And
Yeah. The plants are getting in the way of your vision. No, you can't see.
Look, man. Listen, when COVID hit, it was either I got a boyfriend, another pet, or plants. I picked the plants.
And there's a
I'm
lot of
really
plants.
happy.
Yeah.
They bring oxygen, and I breathe better, and they don't talk back, and they're not mean, and they're great listeners. Okay,
Right.
Nothing I found in a man yet.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
I killed mine. I killed my birds of paradise. I overwatered it. I didn't realize that it was going to be chewed like a succulent.
Yeah, that's why I got a cactus before.
I have a cactus.
Just very minuscule water.
Yeah, it is. This is a mess. On here. All right, here. But you gotta just set it up right here and then lay down right there because it's gotta stay plugged in over here, okay? What do you mean? Hold the blanket. Sorry, guys. All right, so back topic. Making yours happiness. Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess we're creeping up on 10:55 already. Is there anything you had to add to this?
Just as far as just like I said before, like a lot of people think that to be happy you must be with somebody. I just want to reiterate that, like, sometimes when you're with somebody, you're the most sad you've ever been. So just be happy with yourself, and sort of just do what makes you happy. And once you are truly happy with yourself, if you want to be with somebody, then it will rub off on your partner if you're really happy with yourself. Because if you're not, that's also going to rub off on them, and it's going to be miserable.
100%. 100%. I just want to add that reminder, guys, that you are responsible for your own happiness.
For sure.
And look yourself in the mirror, figure out what it is, figure out what you got to change, and do it. Don't bring other people down, because you know what? You're gonna meet someone like me, and I'm not gonna dim my light for you.
I know that. You will not dim the light. No.
You can learn to shine brighter with me.
Right.
I got you. But I will never dim my light for nobody ever again. Ever again. Like I said, if it's too much here, you can go to another room. I'm okay.
Sure. That's right. Keep on moving.
I got this. Dr. Phil Jr. show.
Right.
All right. So tell these fine folks, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you favorite them. I need to start saying that before I'm telling you guys to leave. Like I noticed that it just happened to click in my head with the last guest. I'm like, he's leaving the box, and I'm telling people make sure you favorite him. Like he just left.
Right. Yeah. No, he's gone.
So make sure y'all favorite D White. Go check him out. All right.
Yeah.
And do you have any other events coming up? What are your streams like?
Yeah, I have an auction tonight. Come send me a jet. No. I stream on the evenings because I work during the days. So usually I jump on about an hour or two daily, about 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you've been in there a few times. We just have fun, box up, and just talk about like what's happening and stuff, and just it's I don't know, I think we have fun. Yeah, I think we have fun. Okay, sometimes it gets rowdy, but it's not as rowdy as it used to be. I've dimmed it down a little.
He's like, all right, fine, yeah, okay.
Okay, the rowdiness will be there, but uh, no, I want the jet. Send me the jet.
Wait a minute.
um,
No, you guys both had really good topics today. Thank
Thank you. I
you.
appreciate that. Yeah.
And then what are your streams like? Yes, so
To be honest, it's usually everybody like boxes up and we just all if everybody talks like when they're in a box when there's 5 people, if everybody talks at the same time, it's a box party. That's what I always everybody's just like but no,
I
it's
can't keep up when everyone talks.
oh my god. No, I'll just sit back and like let them talk sometimes. But we'll do like trivia. I'm a big trivia buff. So I really like love doing like facts and trivia and little like games like that. Um so, we usually just talk about what's going on and then I'll ask a bunch of questions and just try to just see what people know. And like, I don't know, intellect is a real turn on for me. So,
I hate all things trivia. I'm terrible.
oh,
Terrible. On the upside, though, I can fix anything that's broke. I'm a great cook and I'm a wonderful stain remover. So,
nice.
but don't ask me any questions
Is
about
this a
history
dating show right now?
or
No.
science or anything like that. 'Cause I'm not gonna remember.
Right.
I'm a terrible test taker, is what it is. I already did. Leave them sleep, please. I asked you to lay down. I said you could stay in here if you laid down. You're not losing your listening ears. I understand you're tired, but if you're gonna stay in here, you gotta use your listening ears, okay? You just ate a big bowl of cereal. You're not hungry. You're tired. Every time you're tired, he goes, I'm hungry. So then I feed him and it gives him more, it keeps him
Right.
up, right? Like he
Right.
uses
Yeah, that sugar rush or something. Yeah.
because he thinks that Gaga's silly, and Gaga's not silly. Gaga knows what he's doing.
Gaga is silly though.
Well, I am silly, but
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say STUPID.
I know. I know.
Say that.
Right.
But yeah, not this Gaga.
Nope.
I usually will follow. Do you want a banana? And if he's really hungry, he'll take the banana. If not, then
That's right. Because if you eat something nutritious and healthy, you are hungry. If you're like, no, I want ice cream, you're not hungry.
you're not hungry. You just
You're
want
not
to
hungry.
go to bed.
Yeah, right. You're not hungry. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate
I appreciate you. It is 11 o'clock.
Alrighty.
I'll probably stick on and hang on for a little bit,
Okay.
but I'm not sure what he's going to allow me to do.
True. So, all right. Well, thanks for having me. And it was a pleasure. Nice talking to you again.
You too.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
Bye bye.
All right. I'll see you later, hon. All right, guys. Oh, Malanta, come on, bonus. Dang it. I don't even know what's on that wheel and all. I know Boop and seen a couple yesterday and stuff. I think we're almost. We're like. Let's, yeah, I talked a lot today though. Thank you. He's got that. I was gonna see what I'm at, but I don't want to mess up my. Hold on, let's see. I can't. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I just love you, little babies. It's only his butt. They're sleeping. Thank you, Katie. They're sleeping.